Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to tonight's edition of Kate Cyber Christopher James. I'm Christopher James, and you wish you could be. But seriously, we're here to have a good time tonight, man. I want to remind you, if you see on the bottom of the screen, make sure you check out the website, mymmashow.com, for my latest articles. And thanks to my man, Brad Bishop at Still Nutrition and Proper Nutrition of Gulf Breeze for supporting the website and the show. We appreciate all they do. Don't forget Island Fight 63, Pensacola, Florida. July 25th, we are going live from the Haji Shrine. We're going to have us a good time. We got about 16 fights, and they're all going to be awesome. It's a huge amateur show. You're going to see tomorrow's future stars with us that day. So make sure you come join us. And speaking, also, don't forget this weekend, Saturday at 2 p.m., I am going live with the UFC 251 preview show. My panel so far consists of Jeff Hands of Neil Steele, Justin Jayne, and Jamal Sweet Dreams Hill. They're going to join us to break down the fights. We're going to make our predictions. And I got a few more guests I might add to that one. Just waiting for some confirmations. But let's get to tonight's show, man. It's a good one. I got two guys that I love to death, man. This first one coming up right now, he is going to be joining us live from Las Vegas, Nevada. And I'm surprised I was able to get him in tonight, because, he's training and he's got a fight coming up and now he got a girlfriend. So he'd just be busy and shit, But it's all right, man, because, he knows I'm fam and he's fam. Island Fights fucking fam. He's got a fight coming up July 31st in Arizona for our Rough MMA. So let's bring him on to the show right now. Sherrard, the Thriller Blackledge. What's up, dog?
Hey. What's up, Chris? How's it going?
Oh, same shit, smaller shovel, man. It's, Wednesday night means Kate's our, well, actually, every night is Kate's our Christopher James, because since all this pandemic stuff started, I've been doing shows all the time. Which, by the way, at some point tonight, before you dip out, I'm going to put on a music video. Remember my boy Henry Taylor?
Yeah, the one that
rapper. He came out to freestyle with you.
Yep.
Well, he put out his first music video.
Oh, shit.
And the shit is fire. Matter of fact, you know what we're going to do? I'm going to do this right now. Let me go fucking bring this
Bump
video
that
up.
shit.
I'm going to bump that shit for you right now. And then we'll go into our interview. Messages here. Let's see. All right, so I have to go back in here to do this. So while I'm setting up the video here for you to watch, tell everybody what's going on with you, man. Not the fight yet. We'll bust into that in a few minutes. But tell everybody how training's been going, life in Las Vegas, because they opened Vegas back up, but now they might be closing Vegas back down. So tell us what's going on out there in Vegas from a Las Vegas person's point of view.
You know what, man? It's since they've been opening everything up, it's been pretty cool. I've been getting a lot of training and I've been training hard. I've been super sharp. I'm so excited for my fight. Yeah, I got a girlfriend and everything now, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, man, life's been pretty chill. But they are talking about shutting stuff back down, so it can change real quick. It can go right back to how it was real quick. And last time we talked, I think we were scrounging up toilet paper. Yeah, we were in hard times then.
Yeah, hard times, man. Now we got toilet paper, so we good.
We got toilet paper.
All right, so let's see. Let me do the share screen, Chrome tab. No, I don't want that right there. I want this. All right. So share. So let me see if that's popped up there. All right. So let me turn it off.
Shit, look at
that. Wait, dude, wait till you see this
cool.
shit, dude. I'm gonna fucking put it on full screen here for you in just a second. Let me shut off this message here. And
that's cool.
Oh, you know what? Hold on a second. Before I do that, I almost forgot. I fucked up. Stop screen. I gotta start that up again because I did something stupid. I forgot to hit the share audio button. You can't do it without the share audio button. It doesn't work.
Oh,
so now
we wouldn't be able to hear it.
All right. So hopefully you'll be able to hear this. Here we go. This is my man Henry Taylor, KODG3. That's King of Diamonds, and his new music video. It's called Real One.
Oh, I can hear it.
She just got her nails done, her hair and her makeup too. You could tell that she a real one, so don't you ever get the shit confused. Yeah, she's so bad. Chanel, what you smell when she walk back, and we all know she got her own bag. Everybody in there
Love this shit.
Piece of that. You know she hold it down for a real one. She gotta do to get the deal done.
Whoever did this video, that shit's hard.
Yeah, we don't feel none of that. Bust down. She gon' let me bust down. Every time I come around. She gon' let me bust. And I just touchdown, about to kick a field goal. I ain't got no time for you wretched assholes. Me and my baby relationship goes. You big mad, yeah, you big mad. I can see it in your eyes. Praying for our downfall comes as no surprise. I'm not with other women and she's not with other guys. Out in the open with nothing to hide. We been getting loose on the ocean. Her legs open up when I say open. She love it when I do it slow motion. She gon' let me bust down. She just got her nails done, her hair and her makeup too. You could tell that she a real one, so don't you ever get the shit confused. Chanel, what you smell when
she jamming this? You be jamming this, huh? You be jamming this down the street.
And then mama want a piece of that. You know she hold it down for a real one. Do what she gotta do to get the deal done. We always pop two cause we don't feel one. Yeah, we don't feel none of that shit. Bust down. She gon' let me bust down. Every time I come around. She gon' let me bust. And I just touchdown, about to kick a field goal. I ain't got no time.
Oh, it's catchy.
Me and my baby relationship goes. You big man.
She said she wanna get to know the real me. If I open up, can you hear me? Type of girl to lock, ideally. I'm infatuated, crazy with you. Ain't a clear path I see. And all around the map I be. I'm always coming back to see you. I'm infatuated, crazy with you. Back turned blinded like a wave came over. Man, they said that love is pain and the pain ain't over. Couldn't hide this shit with chains in the gray Range Rover. You can feel the shit weighing when it's hard to stay sober. She got tight grip on the list of my thoughts, like she's reading what I'm thinking when she's sitting across from me. Hesitant to give from what it's previously costing me. I probably do it subconsciously. I got my flights all booked, bags all packed. Took a little break, now I'm back on track. Came straight to you, know I'm back on that. Yeah, know I'm back on that.
She got her nails done, her hair and her makeup too. You could tell that she a real one, so don't you ever get the shit confused. Yeah, she's so bad. Chanel, what you smell when she walk past, and we all know she got her own bag. Everybody in their mama want a piece of that. You know she hold it down for a real one. Do what she gotta do to get the deal done. We always pop two cause we don't feel one. Yeah, we don't feel none of that shit. Bust down. She gon' let me bust down. Every time I come around. She gon' let me bust. And I just touch down, but to keep a field goal. I ain't got no time for you ratchet assholes. Me and my baby relationship goes. You big man.
You big man. That shit's fire, right?
Yeah, that's fire.
All right, let me pop that off. All right, so let's stop sharing that screen. Let's get back to my dude. Oh, yeah, here we are. So, what do you think of that shit, bro?
That shit was fire, dog. That shit was catchy. That was good.
Got a great
and that
hook.
was the dude. That was the dude that got on and was freestyling to my beatbox, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's him, dude. He's got some big stuff coming up. Dean's helping him out with his career, and
nice.
Good shit. So
Dean's a good man. That's a good dude right there.
Dean's the motherfucking man. He really is.
That's a good dude right there.
So how excited are you, man? You got a fight coming up July 31st. It's been a while. You get to travel to Arizona.
It's only 6 months. It's not too long.
That 6 months is a long time when you're trying to fucking build your career up.
Yeah.
I mean, you're trying to get fights. You want to get them fights under your belt so you can get those contracts coming.
No, you're right.
I know I'm right, man. All right, so Rough MMA, tell us a little bit about the promotion, what you know about them, and how excited you are for your fight. Maybe a little bit about your opponent if you know anything about the dude.
I mean, I don't really know much about Rough, but I really appreciate him for giving me a fight. I appreciate him giving me an opportunity to show out on their platform. So, I appreciate them for that. The dude I'm fighting, Drew Fickett. He's like
Drew Fickett.
Yeah.
Jamie Varner's old coach and partner and friend, and then became an enemy, man. He fought with us years ago at XFC. He took on Jamie Varner when Jamie Varner was trying to build his way back to the octagon. That dude's crazy. He's fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah, I know. I hear. So I'm excited. So yeah, it's cool.
He's a crafty veteran, man. I know you're a young buck coming up, but I'm telling you from life experience, he is a crafty dude.
I know. I know.
You better be ready for him because he's got some skills, man. And
sure.
I'm like, wow,
For sure. So, I mean, he fought a lot of really good dudes. He fought Nick Diaz. He fought Justin Gaethje. He fought a lot of good dudes. I think he has like 8 fights in the UFC, like 5 wins.
He was a stud, definitely a stud. So, that's what you got to do, man. You got to fight those guys.
Yeah. And I like fighting like better people, because you can show out. You can show your like when you fight sloppy people, like it's a sloppy fight. But when you fight somebody like the Fowler, the Paul Fowler and the Fowler and Barboza fight, like how clean and just so bow, bow, bow. Like that fight was so clean, so technical because it was 2 high level guys. Like the higher level it gets, it kind of looks like a drilling match. Like when you get 2 high level guys, it looks like they're drilling, but they're going.
Yeah, for real. So, that's the truth, man. And I'm excited, man. You're 4-0 right now as a pro. And relatively easy stuff for you going through this so far, man. I mean, as far as your fights, Dean Tool just so you know, like I said, Dean Tool Dean Tool commented on the video. You can see it on the screen. Dean Tool made this. But he did. Dean Tool set up the venue, got the pretty girl, got the place all set up, man, took care of production. Shout out to our Island Fights ring girl. She is awesome. She was in the video. See them here. I got all Dean's comments out there.
Oh, you know what? I can see.
You can see the comments.
I might be able to see him.
Yeah, you should be able to see him on the screen.
Oh, yeah, I can see him on here. I can see him on my phone.
There you go, man. That's what I'm talking about. Yep. I love that video, man. That kid worked really hard, and Devin Adams said, wow, big fight for you. Our matchmaker at Island Fights, he called your fight with Drew Fickett. But Devin Adams said he's never fought Sherrard Blackledge.
No, nobody has.
Shout out to my man David Van Alken of Fight Bananas. He said hashtag the thriller.
Hey, David. What up, dog?
What up, DVA? We got all the Island Fights crew watching. You know why? Because we got you, and then later on we got Dillon Cleckler, who's an Island Fights OG, like original Island Fights guy, and he's moving over to bare knuckle. All right, so in this preparation for Drew Fickett, what are you working on in like specific things that you work on that you could? I know the one thing I know about you is you study, you pay attention, you look at what your guys are going to be fighting and the guys you're going to be fighting, what you're going to be doing. And, so, and before you answer, I also want to say, DVA, he just put another comment up here. Fire. And I want to say to David, David was recently hospitalized for a day. He had some stuff going on, and I'm glad he's out of the hospital. I'm glad he's, all right, because, Fight Bananas can't fly without him. So I'm glad he's healthy, and whoosh, good thing. And happy like 6-month birthday to his daughters. I think it's 6 months now. Little twin girls. So anyway,
that's so cool.
What are you doing to prepare for Mr. Fickett?
I know that he's a wrestler. I know he's going to try to hold me down. Probably, excuse my language, but wrestle fuck me. So I'm preparing. I'm preparing to, stop that, shut that shit down, and do my thing.
And don't feel bad about saying fuck, shit, piss, cock, whatever, man. You know, this is my show. We can say whatever the fuck we want.
Do what I
So
want.
you good.
Yeah.
Smoke them if you got them. Drink them if you want them. You know what I'm saying, man?
Yeah. But
you
man,
know how we
I
do.
honestly, man, I've been sharp. Like I'm easily a few months into I'm peaking. Like I feel like I'm like my senses, everything. I feel amazing. I feel great. I feel really good. And it's gonna be a good show out.
So is there going to be anything new that we see from Sherrard Blackledge?
Maybe my style, maybe my comfortability inside the cage. I don't know. Maybe.
Really? Because I seen you.
I think I'm pretty comfortable
already.
But I don't know. You might. Maybe I might open up a little bit more. I don't know.
I love you, dude. Just love you, man. You got a big smile on your face.
I can't start. Like I get an opportunity to progress in my career. Like I am excited. I don't care who I'm fighting. Like, and I've already told my management. Like I was like, yeah, I know UFC's gonna be looking for people. I'll fight whoever they put up. I'll fight them. I don't care.
And the fact that you live in Las Vegas, a couple
exactly.
PI and the Apex.
Let's do it.
Really, if you can go out and get a win this fight and then maybe another fight on the regional, you know, and then they get a dropout, man.
I wanted to fight Max. I want to fight him. I want to fight him on the contenders. I want to fight him.
Who?
The dude Max. I want to fight Max on the contenders.
Oh shit!
I wanted to.
Nice.
They put him on for the UFC fight, but
shit happens like that sometimes.
Shit happens, yeah.
That's the way it goes. But you are in a prime position. I mean, that's why Justin Jayne, he just got a big fight, you know, and took out Frank Camacho in his debut. And you know, one of the main reasons, the guy lives in Vegas, man. They needed a fighter in that weight class, and there he was, and primed and ready to go. You know, a seasoned veteran, and he came out there and showed, hey, they made the right choice by bringing him up.
Just like Julian Erosa. And shout out to that.
Julian Erosa.
Julian Erosa.
I didn't expect that win.
What? I
did not expect him to win that fight.
Fly. He was in there banging. I was like, yeah, I like this guy.
You know,
like he trains right down the street, and I've been there and I've trained with him before, but we never like really, you know. So he kind of just went over my head. Then he hopped in there and did that, and I was like, whoa, I like this guy. Yeah,
he was there before, and you know, he got a shot to come back, and you know, he made the most of it. I didn't pick him to win. There's a lot of people didn't pick him to win. Some people did, but he put on a performance to remind us why he was ever in the UFC in the first place.
Yep.
And he did a phenomenal job, and hats off to the dude, man. So, but you know, for guys that train out in Vegas or even in California, you guys have a location advantage to a lot of guys, you know, on the East Coast. And,
for sure.
New England area.
I said this like when this stuff all started happening. Like I was like, watch, they're gonna bring it back. It's gonna be in Vegas. LFA's probably the only thing didn't happen is LFA didn't come to Vegas. LFA's not here. They're in like South Dakota.
That's okay.
Yeah, exactly. Like okay.
Let them do what they got to do. But the fact that you live right there, you know, within 5 miles, I think, of the Apex, you're good, bro. If they need a fight, you know, and you're at a good camp, you're training with good people that have UFC, you know, connections. You're hooked up, man. Your management company and everything. I mean, you in the right spot, dog. You in the right spot. So you said you'd fight anybody. So what if they called you up and said, listen, man, we want you to fight Dean Toole?
Dean Toole, man, I don't know if I could fight that dude. I don't know. I mean, hell yeah, I'd fight him.
He'd have you on your back in 15 seconds, dude. King of the ankle pick. You'll be down on the back looking up going, what the fuck did he just do?
Yeah, he keeps bullying Ian, so I gotta show my man Ian some love, because when I came down to Panama City, Ian showed me some love. Like he took care of me, so I got your back, Ian. Dean, you know I love you, but
it's Ian, by the way.
Ian. All right, well, Ian.
You're gonna have a dude's back, at least get his fucking name right, bro.
I only met him once, bro. Like, gee.
Dean fought Devin. David, breaking news from Fight Bananas. David Van Alken breaking some news here for us. Thanks, David. Dean Toole took on our matchmaker, Devin Adams, on Monday. And it's, according to David, it's a true story. Well, David, tell us the result of that encounter.
Who won this?
I know. I'm waiting for him to tell us the story.
Who won?
That's why I want to know who won. Devin's a fighter. Devin fought, and he's a fucking stud, dude. So and Dean's a fucking animal. I wonder if it was a draw, majority draw or something. Who were the judges? Did it go the distance?
Who were the judges? Who were these?
Who were the judges? David's leaving us hanging right now. But anyway, so you know how we do here. We just have fun. Oh,
Dean first round
via TKO.
Oh.
Wow.
That killer instinct. Okay.
Damn.
Wow.
Devin, what happened, bro?
I seen it in his eyes. I seen it in Dean's eyes.
Oh, man. That's crazy. So we're talking about you living in Vegas, being in the right spot, and if the call comes and they need to fight, you're definitely in the right location, like I said, and everything. Let me ask you this question. I know you want to fight in the UFC. I know that's the goal. But if they called you after this fight, you're 5-0, and they say, hey, we want to put you in a fight. Are you really ready to do everything UFC?
Fuck yeah.
Not just in your fight game. There's a lot more to it than just
I know. Mental.
Yeah, I mean mental,
absolutely.
Your spirit.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
100%.
Are we smoking up? Fucking
yeah.
I will join you.
You see, I kept looking down.
I didn't know if you were like, typing to people or, playing a video game.
I'm not. Nah, man.
That's that fucking backwoods shit. What? People you don't know. People don't think I know.
Who we got in here, though?
I don't know everybody that's watching right now, but like I said, whoever comments, I get the commentary on the show stream, and then I can put comments up right on the show.
Pretty much anybody that knows me knows that I smoke. So,
yeah.
I mean,
I should break out the bong, but it's in the other room, and I don't feel like
Man, I used to have this huge bong. It was like 3 feet tall. It was a zong. Right. So it was like It was like 6 feet long, really, but crunched down into 3.
See, my man Forrest Dan said he's smoking with us. Spark up,
spark up, dog.
Shout out Pasadena, Maryland. Sherrard, you the man. That's for Matt Turnage.
Hey, what up, Turnage? How you doing, bro?
Oh, that's somebody from your
back in Maryland.
Nice. I used to live in Maryland. I lived in Ocean City for a little while.
Did you really? Oh, yeah. You told me about that.
Yeah. I was the events coordinator at a hotel. Debbie said we're all cool. Debbie Gamble, the number one MMA fan in Florida, she said we're all cool. You're cool too, Debbie. Debbie right. J up in the house.
You obviously cool. You up in here with us.
Yeah, she knows what's up.
Hey, what up, Sean? Sean up in here.
Awesome. We got all kinds of people up in here tonight. So you go fight Fickett. We keep getting sidetracked, man. It's so funny. You go fight Fickett. You get the win. You come home. Are you ready? If you get home and there's no UFC call, you want to get right back in wherever you can, anywhere in the country. Right back into another fight.
Dog, I'm not going to tell you my prediction, but I'm hoping at least by the end of the year. I feel that. Damn.
Stephen Sweeney said, "Smoke, train, repeat."
Smoke, train, repeat. Absolutely, that's the motto.
Just drop.
I just dropped my ashtray.
Drop the ashtray. Yeah. That's fucked up, dude.
Yeah, party foul. Oh, your bottle. Whoa. Yeah,
it's Mountain Dew. So, but it's green. So it's on the green screen.
Oh, it's not gonna work on mine.
Yeah, you don't have a green screen, dog.
Oh God. Anywho, but yes, I will. I'm ready to get in that fight, man. I'm ready to get in that fight right after. Like I want to get in. I mean, get in where you fit in, and I feel that I fit in there. So
yeah, I think you fit in, bro. I mean, you got the look, you got the style, you got a personality.
And I feel like I'm constantly getting better and better and better and better. So like it's not like I'm plateauing. Like every day I go into the gym, I feel like I'm getting better. I'm doing something better. Like I feel great.
My man Eddie George said, "Oh shit, don't be wasting, brother."
Oh yeah, I'm over here babysitting and shit.
Yeah. And Debbie Gamble says she likes your laugh.
Thank you.
Mary Patricio says Sherrard, the hardest worker I know, but I'm probably biased. Who's Mary?
It's my girlfriend.
Oh, hi there, girlfriend. What's up? Oh, I guess that's what the heart things were up there earlier. Now I understand. I thought it was just a girl crushing on you, man. But I guess I was right.
You weren't gonna let me know?
She'd be crushing on you, man. So, well, no, I didn't want to let you know because I didn't know your girlfriend's name. So, and I know you have a girlfriend. So, I don't know if she's the jealous type of girlfriend. So, what if I posted
You're
that
a good
up?
friend.
Wasn't
You're
her?
a good friend.
Watching, right?
You're a good friend.
Yeah, I know. I'm just a smart man, dude. It has nothing to do with being a friend. I don't even got to like you, and I still wouldn't do that to you, man. But I love you, so it's all good. So how long? Let's talk about Mary. Mary's your girlfriend. How long you guys been together? How'd you meet? Tell the story. We're so excited.
Okay.
Your girlfriend can tell I'm smart, by the way, because I know what I'm doing.
You smart. All right. We've been together for about a month, and we met on a dating app.
Cool.
Yeah.
Are you going to be one of the dating app success stories? Or
yeah, we're like
one of the dating app murder
really
stories.
Cool. No, she's really cool. Like we vibe really well. We motivate each other. Like she's really supportive. I'm supportive of what she does, and yeah, we coexist. It's not like we're happy, and we're two happy people that are just happy together. Also, like we're not with each other because one of the other makes them happy, and that's why we're with them. We're with them because we're both happy and we're able to, thrive and build something off of it. Not do the same shit that you're doing by yourself with somebody else, but be more,
That's cool, man. That's the way it should be.
I like, yeah, it's good. It's good.
Does she cook?
Like, I've been singing for, yeah, she can cook. She bakes me cookies all the time.
That's no. I'm not talking about baking cookies, man.
Okay.
I can go to the store and get a fucking roll of fucking cookies, throw them in the oven.
Okay, I haven't had her like cooking, but I've seen her cooking and everything. But her baking is very good.
All right.
I can cook and I can't bake. So if you can bake, I assume that you can cook because baking is definitely harder than cooking.
I agree with you 100% on that. But what I want to know is Mary.
But maybe
Mary, I know you're watching Mary, so I'm asking Mary a question. Now, Mary, are you making like Nestle Toll House cookies that you buy in the roll or the pre-cut one and bringing them over to your dog, or are you putting in the work? I got to know.
Let's hear it, Mary.
I'm waiting for her to comment if she answers. Yeah, my wife cooks, she cleans, she bakes, and she'll bake shit from scratch, man. She makes me some really cool shit. I'm a lucky motherfucking guy.
Yeah, man.
I don't see no comment coming back from Mary about the cookies. I'm getting worried.
Where you at, Mary?
Oh, she says no. She tries different vegan recipes just to try new things out. So, is she vegan?
No, she's not vegan.
Are you vegan?
But we do eat healthy.
Oh, no, eating healthy is cool. So you're not vegan?
No, I'm not vegan.
Fuck up a steak if I throw one at you.
Fuck no, dog. I'm going to tear that shit up.
I love it, man. So, what should we know about you that maybe some of us don't already know? And it could be about your fighting. It could be about your life. Anything. Tell us something that we don't know about Sherrard Blackledge. Because, and that the reason I'm asking you that because she said the cookies she makes you are vegan and they're still bomb as fuck. I like her already. Fucking, she's good people. She can stay. So you have my permission. You have my blessing, my son. And the reason I want you to tell something about you that we don't know, because as you continue to progress in your career, you're going to have something more than just being a phenomenal fighter or a good-looking cat. You're going to have to bring something else because that's the people that are getting paid. They got more. They have personality, style, flair. They're able to brand themselves. And, so what can we expect to see as the evolution of Mr. Blackledge continues? Your nickname is the Thriller. Are you going to come out with one glove to the octagon and fucking doing some Michael Jackson shit? I mean, what's going on?
I mean, I did pick up, like, I started doing like dance class with my lady. So, I mean, maybe you might see. I like doing choreographed dancing and stuff. So maybe you might see something pretty,
Oh, wait a minute. No, I just remembered. We already have your gimmick.
Oh, no. I'm a man of many trades.
Yeah, but we already have one that's solid.
I can beatbox, but I like to dance too.
You guys know that
Sherrard, and you guys didn't know that. Everybody knows I can beatbox. I used to get kicked out of class for beatboxing. Like, everybody know I beatbox. You don't know I beatbox.
I know. You did it a little bit. But you guys that are watching the show, some of you might have seen it, some of you might have heard it. But he knows, he probably knew in advance I was going to ask him to do it because it's just it's so fire. And, tonight's show has a little musical influence because we played KOD G3, Henry Taylor, his music video, the real one. You can watch it. I'll share it up on my page later again, so you can watch it. You can share it, spread it out. That shit's fire. That kid's got star potential. But for you guys that haven't heard it, we're gonna throw down a little freestyle beatbox.
Oh, you want me to beatbox right now?
Yeah, I know it's hard to do with cottonmouth, right?
Yeah.
Water though, you good? You know what's up.
Oh shit!
Your girlfriend just said you were beatboxing down Fremont on the other week.
Yeah, but it's like a mood,
Yeah, even that twist you did with the water just now, that had a beat to it.
Yeah, I know.
I was like, listen to that
motherfucker. You're not gonna get that, but she gonna.
That's all right, man. You got to have private jokes with your girlfriend that we don't know.
It's not bad.
It doesn't have to be bad. It can be whatever it wants. But
yeah.
You got to have your little things that the world needs to know.
You gotta have your cool.
I mean, if she makes you run around the house in a French maid outfit, we don't need to know that.
Whoa.
Just throw it out there. Not that that's ever happened to me. So
you talking on experience right now, Chris?
No. I just saw something on Friends that was really weird.
Oh shit.
All right, so David Shiflett says he thinks William.
Oh yeah, will be boxed like a transformer. Yeah, that dude is sick. That dude is sick. That dude.
Now your girlfriend go, wait, what did you say? You'll have to go back and rewind the video, sister.
Yeah, sorry, we only say it once.
But we're at I don't even know. We're 33:25. So if you go back to 31 minutes in the video, you should find out what I said. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, here he is right now, busting out on the beatbox. Let's hear some sick shit to say evening. I need some sick from my man Sherrard, the Thriller Blackledge. I love it, man.
There you go, dog. You know what? I don't know why I don't come prepared because I know every time I come onto this show, you always want me to beatbox.
I'm always going to make beatbox, dude. It's fucking fire.
Yeah, I know. I need to come prepared.
Dude, you're prepared. You're just really high right now. And
see, you get me.
It's that marijuana ADD, man. You get high, you lose focus.
Yeah, I see the guy walking across the street.
Oh, is there a guy walking across the street? That's fucked up, man. What are you doing? Is he causing mischief or is he just walking through the hood neighborhood?
What he doing? I don't know what he's doing. He minding his business. I'm minding mine.
No, you're not. You're watching, you stupid.
Hey, you gotta be aware of your surroundings, dog.
Yeah, you do. I don't have people walking by my house at too much, so I'm kind of cool with that. But I always know what's going on in my neighborhood.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
You got that Neighbors app, don't you?
What's that?
Oh, it's an app, so it's for like the community. It's like a group chat. Yeah.
I don't want to be involved in that shit.
Well, they be snitching on each other in there.
That's just what I need. Hey, did you see that Tony put his trash out and then didn't bring his can in at the right time in the morning? What a mess! What a disaster!
He grabbed his recycling and didn't grab his trash can.
Hey, well, listen.
Oh God!
Glad you came on tonight. I'll check out that app. Maybe there'll be some funny shit I could pull up there, news article or something. But thank you for coming in tonight, man. Good luck on your fight, July 31st. Rough MMA, Rough 84. July 31st, Sherrard Blackledge is taking on Drew the Animal Fickett. Seasoned vet, done the UFC thing. He's been around. This is a big test for Sherrard at this early point of his career. We wish him all the best of luck from everybody here at KHR Christopher James. You know, I say everybody at KHR Christopher James. That's just me. But, you know, it sounds better when I say everybody. So I know my family rooting for you. A lot of other people, man. Keep doing what you do, man. Big smile, big happy. Congratulations on you and Mary hooking up. And, you know, we'll stay updated on the life and times of Sherrard and Mary.
Thanks for having me, Chris.
All right, man. We'll see you soon.
It's always a pleasure.
Shout
out to Chris. Shout out to Cage Side. Shout out to Dave. Man. Shout out to Island Fight. Shout out to Dean. Shout out to all you guys out there in Florida. I love you guys.
All right, man. We'll see you soon, brother.
Yes, sir.
All right, peace. Up and there's the man right now joining us on the show. He is 10-1 professional mixed martial artist, a heavyweight, with fucking fabulous hair, by the way. Always hair is always fabulous. And he's a guy who left the sport in 2015 for a little while to heal up a leg injury. Ended up being 4 years. And that 4 years, he got married. Now he's got 2 kids, 2 little girls. I'm sure that's going to be a wonderful, fun time as they get older. But 4 years away, he comes back, 2 knockout wins. Probably could have punched his ticket to the Contender Series to make his trip to the UFC. But Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship is knocking at his door. And I'm going to guess the number they threw at him was like, all right, because, you know, I know Dillon wasn't a big fan of bare knuckle fighting the first time he saw it, but we're going to talk to him about all that stuff. I'd like to welcome to the show and true Island Fights OG. You don't get no truer than him, man. It's Dillon, the bad boy Cleckler. Dillon, what's up, boss?
What's going on, man? How you doing?
Oh, man, I'm happy to see you, bro. Congratulations on the newest baby.
Yeah. You might get a dose of that here shortly.
All right, man. I'm never scared to have the babies on the show, man. I love the fact that, you know, family, dude. You know, your family comes first and foremost to you. I mean, you know, you probably could have come back to MMA earlier, but, you know, you got the girl, you got the baby. You said, you know what, I'll do this when the timing is right, and you did. And when you came back, it was like you never missed a fucking beat, dude. You just came back and boom, knocking dudes right out, right, kind of right where you left off, almost. You know what I'm saying? I mean. So, and
timing is everything.
4 years of no mileage on your body, so that's a plus.
Yeah, that didn't hurt at all.
Hurt. So, how you doing, man? How's everything going with you during the pandemic? How's your life? You know, as far as getting training in and just dealing with life and, you know, being a business owner. How's that for you?
I mean, man, this pandemic and it's some crazy times that we're living in right now. It's definitely been very interesting because of all the stuff that I went through recently in the last couple of months, having a baby during this time, and, you know, having to train somewhere and coming back and forth with, you know, and trying not to infect, you know, the people, my girls at home. Was the biggest concern of mine was, you know, I needed to train because I didn't know when, you know, don't know when this thing's going to happen. You know, we were talking about doing a show in March, so I was trying to get ready for March and then April and then May, and, you know, you have to train. You gotta be in shape for this, but you also don't want to bring, you know, that virus back home to your pregnant wife or your 2-year-old daughter. So it's been different. I'll say it's been very different. Yeah.
And you know, how's business been affected for you?
It shut down. Everything is gone. It's nothing since the pandemic started. So this is, you know,
Wow.
There's nothing. Yeah.
So even right now, you're still not able to go back to working yet?
I went back to work just one night. I plan on starting back because this was right after the baby came. I stayed home with my wife until that happened, and then went back to work one night. The next weekend, they ended up shutting everything down again, all the clubs and restaurants and stuff around here. So it opened and shut, just like that. So it hadn't been very easy on family and the money side of it.
Right.
It's been a little bit tough.
Well, luckily you're going to be getting I'm going to guess a decent paycheck because David Feldman pays pretty nice. He's pretty good to his fighters. So, what's today's date? The 8th. So we got like 16 days.
Yeah, man.
So Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship, I knew this story because we've talked about it before, like at an event, just in casual conversation. But you did an interview with my buddy Eric Kowal from my MMA News for Bare Knuckle Fighting TV, and I remember you telling me this. But when you went and saw Bare Knuckle, you and your wife, and you watched it, and you were like, she said something along the line of, "You're never doing this," and you're like, "I don't want to,"
Yeah.
And now here we are, on the precipice of you debuting with the promotion that, you weren't a fan of the sport itself. I'm guessing it just kind of wasn't your thing. But now you're fighting for them. You're making your debut against Frank Tate, another big, tough heavyweight with big, heavy hands. So, obviously, one of you guys is getting knocked out, I'm guessing. That's just how this fight's going to be, big heavyweights with no gloves. Oh my God.
Yeah, it sounds painful.
It sounds painful, man. And I've seen you hit people with gloves. And, I've seen Frank hit people with gloves. And you guys both pack big power. You're going to give it, but it's going to be coming back. What made you change your mind? Was it just what I'm guessing to be a solid payday, or was there more to it for you?
Well, I like the sport as a spectator. Like to go and watch these fights are, they're amazingly exciting. It's the closest thing to a street fight you're ever going to be in, I feel like, without the gloves and stuff like that. I'm still not so sure how I feel about it as being involved in the fight itself. There's no easy answer to that. It's like it's a fight, man. You ain't got no gloves on. It's gonna hurt. Every time you get touched, you're gonna get cut. If you breaking your hand's a factor. There's so many different things that go into these, to this kind of fighting. I don't know. After the fight, call me and I'll let you know exactly how I feel about them.
Well, I think we're going to be there. Dean said he's bringing a private jet. And we're all flying up right after we do the Island Fights weigh-ins. We're going to fly up to Oxford, watch you guys fight, and then we're going to fly back down to Pensacola so we can do our show the next day at the Haji Shrine. I'm hoping he's serious, and I hope we don't have to drive to Mississippi because I would like to take a plane ride.
y'all gonna be in the Island Fights van.
Oh man, van life! Holy shit!
Oh yeah, van life.
I don't know if we need to know about van life. I think van life is a thing of the past.
I think once we all started getting close to above 35, van life kind of crashed on us.
It's funny though. Dean said he was selling the van. The van sits in front of the Island Fights office just as like a memento. I don't think you can get rid of it.
No, I don't think you can either. You gotta. That thing's a monument.
I followed him one night coming from we did an event at the Equestrian Center, and Dean had the van. And he was by himself. And he told me to follow him back to the office. Now, I don't live in Pensacola. I've been there enough, and I kind of, figure my way around. And I got navigation. He goes, follow me. I'll get you there the quickest way. When he said the quickest way, it wasn't because it was the shortest route. It was because he drives.
Yeah. He drives, yeah.
Dude, I'm driving I was driving my Altima, good, sports coupe, blah, 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 sedan, or should I say. Can handle the corners decently. It's not a little sports car. Dean was driving that van like he was driving an F1 McLaren on a fucking, a track.
Yeah, he does.
Never seen anything like it in my life.
Yeah, he has a heavy foot. He smashes
He
anything
goes.
he drives.
I
He's
drove with him
fast
in
as it'll go.
Mississippi in his BMW, just driving
Oh,
down the
yeah.
main strip of Mississippi.
Yeah, it's fast.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
and he could drive, but man, it's still like yourself.
You weren't ready for that, were you? You were ready to hold and put your seatbelt on?
They get in, I want like a racing harness. I don't just want a
Yeah.
seatbelt. I want a racing harness and that fucking neck thing that they give the NASCAR drivers to protect their head.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't put my seatbelt on very often, but the last time I rode with Dean, I snuck it on over there.
Yeah, I'm like looking for two. I need help in here. All right,
Exactly.
so and I like your answer. You're not really sure how you feel about it until the fight happens. It's over.
Yeah.
But was this decision more on the financial side, or was it more like you know what? I want a different challenge. I've done MMA. I'm 10-1. I know I can do that. I can go take a fight at Bare Knuckle or a couple fights there. And make some money. And who knows? I can still do the UFC if I want to later on. Because again, you're a 10-1 MMA heavyweight. You're a commodity. You are something that the UFC is lacking. It's one of the, they have a few guys that come through, but most of the heavyweights that have come through don't live up to the hype. They get there, they get some hype, and then they kind of fade out. There's a few, but that division is needing talent, and you can go in there and compete at the heavyweight division right now. That's where you're at. So, so was it just money, or was it the challenge? Trying to.
It was. See, I needed a place to train. I needed to get that regimen going back. Where it's consistent, where I have something that I do every single day. Because when I did those first two fights, the first two I came back, I really didn't have all that put together like I wanted to. I didn't have a consistent gym to go to. I didn't have a plan, because believe it or not, you can be the best fighter in the world, and if you don't have that gym and you don't have that training, you're always going to be subpar. You're not going to be the best you can be. So I needed to find that, and I know a bunch of places around here that work with boxing. The bare knuckle thing is interesting, man. It's almost it's hard to describe, because I'd much rather be watching it than actually doing it. But then again, it kind of it catches the competitive side of you, and you're like, I wonder what that I wonder what that's like. So it was a good way for me to get back to training every single day and have a focus and have a goal. And also I have a there's a lot going on right now. I got married last December. I had a newborn that was born June 16th. I'm getting a house built. There's a lot of financial motivation. Also, don't let me lie to you. Money was the offer of the money was great. That ultimately was what made that decision for me. Once the money came out, I was like, okay, now I have to do this. This kind of money, changes my life. Changes my whole family aspect of it changes everything. So.
And for right now, I'm guessing it really couldn't come at a better time for you financially, because again, without the working, it makes it more attractive. And Mr. Filliman is also good. He'll tell guys at the fighter meeting, if you go out there and you toe the line the whole time, you stand there in the middle and you trade on that line, he'll give out bonus money, and do other things for the guys. So he's all in this, man. He's a great guy, and I love being around the events and going. And gives me great access. He actually told me the other day he was on my show. He popped up. I had on Caleb Harris the other night, and Elvin Brito. They're fighting on that card. I had them on the show, and then David popped on onto the comments, and I was like, "Hey, buddy." So I sent a message, and he came on, and we talked about you, because I was getting ready to ask him about the fights on the card, and before I could even mention your name, out of his mouth came Dillon Bad Boy Cleckler. He's really excited about having you join the show. He likes what you bring. He knows that you're going to come in there and fight, and he knows that because, you just said your last fight, you didn't even have that full camp and everything that you wanted for both those. Yeah. You came out, you murdered dudes. So now, more camp behind you, and, something that you don't have to worry about takedowns or any of that shit. I mean, you can use your overhand for a clinch, but you're not getting kicked. And I've seen you, try to clinch dude, and you got a strong clinch. So, and Frank's a big dude too, and he's got a decent clinch. But the fact that you can clinch and just unleash I think we're going to see a side of you that maybe you don't even realize that you have, because when I see you, and you're known for using your hand in MMA, but Jim Allers, who's the main event on that card, I talked to guys that have trained with him over the years, and he could throw punches. They always told me how strong he was and a good boxer, but when he was in the UFC and doing MMA, he was always relying on his grappling. Then he came to bare knuckle, and now he calls himself the bare knuckle beast. He's knocking dudes out. He's killing it.
Yeah, I've seen that.
It's a side of him that, even when I've talked to him, he goes, I knew that I had something in me, but I didn't know I could unleash it. And now it's like a whole new life. So I kind of have a feeling that once you get in there, you're just gonna be like, all right, because these fights, with big, especially with big heavyweights, the work goes in, and these heavyweight bare knuckle fights aren't lasting, the 3 rounds, 5 rounds, 2-minute rounds. I don't see your fight getting any later than the second, if it gets that far. You guys are too big, too powerful, man. I wouldn't want you to hit me with boxing gloves on, and those are the biggest ones. I can't imagine getting hit by you with MMA gloves. And I feel sorry for anybody, even another big heavyweight who's got to take your punches on the other side with no gloves, because you're a big, strong fucking dude, man. And when this fight got announced, I got excited. I did. Listen, I'm an announcer, and I do this, podcasting stuff. But above all that, I'm a fan of both of these sports. And so there's fight announcements that get me excited. The Allers versus Palomino fight in the main event. I told David Feldman on the other day when he was on the show, I was like, when you announced that fight, I got a fight boner. I just got so excited. These two guys are killing it.
Yeah, they are.
So your fight got announced, and I've seen Frank work. I've seen you work up close and personal to both of you. So I know what we're in store for. And my God. Thank you for taking this fight, and thanks Dave Feldman for putting it together and paying these guys enough money to go in there and go no gloves with each other, because smaller guys, it's still rough, but for the heavyweights, you guys are the ones that could take the most severe damage, even without volume of punches. Just sheer power. Your whole MMA career, you lost one fight, Alex Nicholson. He's a free agent right now, and somebody asked the other day for David Feldman to bring him to bare knuckle. David actually said they're going to talk to Alex about coming over. If you go in there and do this fight, you win. Even if you don't win, let's just say no matter how it turns out, but you say, you know what, I like this, I want to do some more. Would that be a fight you would ask for to get back? Even though it's not MMA, would you say, hey, bringing Alex in, I want a chance to get a victory, maybe turn into a trilogy thing. You guys fought once there, and then who knows, the third fight, if you split the victories, it can be a moneymaker. So, I mean, but do you want that win back?
I don't really care about that part of it. Cool. The people that say that you learn more from your losses than you do your wins, it's exactly what that was. I learned a lot from that fight. It taught me a lot moving on. If I fought him, of course, that's it. I wouldn't, I wouldn't go out there and request it, but if it happened, I would be like, great. It don't really matter at this point. I don't look at that as, hey, I owe you one. But if we fought again, it might be something like that.
Yeah, well, you know what? Most fighters I know, if they lose to somebody, they always get this thing. I got to get that win back. I got to do.
Yeah, I don't care about that.
It was so refreshing to just hear you say, "Hey, man."
I don't care about that.
I learned a lot about myself from that fight. So you're not even mad about it. It's like, all right, I lost. MMA fighters lose. I lost. I learned. I took.
There's not many people that go undefeated in the MMA world. And if you do, it won't be for very long. So, you're always one punch away, either way.
There's a few. I mean, Khabib is 28-0. I consider John Jones, to be undefeated.
Oh yeah,
I mean, that was such a bullshit DQ.
It was.
And Israel Adesanya still undefeated. So I mean, there's a few, but at some point, everybody.
Their time's coming. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
the time's coming. It always is.
So, when talking to guys about bare knuckle, it's like, you can't say, what have you been doing to train? You throw some punches, you do some heavy bag work. You're not grappling. I mean, but again, have you been working with somebody and working on using your overhook to fucking hold, in a clinch and throwing the punches? Is that something you're doing in training? Because that's legal.
It's different because it's not really boxing, but it kind of is boxing. There's a little bit of a mixture of what you want to do and what you want to train for. When I first heard about it and I was going to do it, that was my next question. I was like, well, how do you train? I called certain people that I know who's done it and, pick their brains just to see what they did to get ready for their bare knuckle stuff. And, you work the stuff that you feel like you're going to use the most. That hook, that clinch of the neck that's interesting. It's, especially for heavyweights. You don't see a lot of people do it. I've watched a lot of the bare knuckle fights. You don't see a lot of people do it. I don't know why. I don't know if it become something I try or use. You practice it because you want to practice everything that goes with it. If it somehow happens and it just, and I use it and it's successful, I feel like it'd be great if you could grab somebody and hold it. But like you said, Frank's a big dude. I don't know how well I'm able to hold him with one arm. But
yeah, that's two fucking giant men, with the over. I think this fight is going to be fought in the middle of the ring, and it's just going to be big punches flying from both of you. You said you reached out to some people that do this and have done this now. Did you ask them about how to condition your hands for this, like how to strengthen your hands so you can take a little more abuse, and even the skin itself, because from what I'm learning now, as this sport is starting to evolve, and I'm talking to more bare knuckle guys, they're starting to pick up little tricks and tips, on how to condition your hand to be able to throw punches and not damage your hands as badly, strengthen your hand and your knuckles. I don't know how they're doing it all, but because some of I can't give away my secrets. I'm like, you gotta tell us, man. So
there's the guy who's been training me for MMA, he does my conditioning, weights and conditioning side of it. He has a buddy who's been doing bare knuckle fighting for 20, 30 years. He had a couple tricks of the trade that he let me in on that should be helpful. But yeah, this is what this guy does. He's a older gentleman, so he's been around for a while. But that was his sport, is bare knuckle boxing.
That's crazy, man.
So yeah, I got some pretty good feedback on how to toughen your hands up. Certain things you do. I've been trying. I've been doing those as I train, and I can't tell if there's anything different, but we'll see.
We'll see, man.
We'll see if
I'm excited. Yeah. I'm glad you're going to make a nice, healthy paycheck. Like I said, I know David Feldman. Every fighter I've spoken to that has fought there, is very happy with what he's paying you guys to go in there and do this. So, I know a couple of guys what they did get paid. I'm not going to divulge information, out publicly. But I know if you guys have fought there, told me what they got paid, and I was, really impressed because, wow, good money. So. Question from the crowd, Debbie Gamble, #1 MMA fan in the state of Florida. She wants to know, what is your inspiration before a fight?
I don't know. It's that's a weird moment for fighters. I don't know how everybody else is. I would assume they're all pretty close to the same way. It's a nervous, kind of anxious nervousness that if you've never felt it before, you can't describe it to someone. I try to focus on my training and concentrate more on that than anything. There's not really inspiration I look for. Like, I wish I could say something like, oh, my kids inspire me, or my wife makes me mad enough that I could, I can beat whoever I go in there with. There's nothing really like that I can say that I look forward to. It's just, going in there and doing what you've been trained to do. What you've been practicing, what you've been applying and training, and just trying to see it, trying to mentally focus on everything that you're about to expect in this fight or could expect in this fight.
I dig it, man. For you, it sounds more like the inspiration is the challenge lying ahead of you, the competition, the competitive.
I really, honestly, I just want to get it over with. It's the nervousness and the anxiety of waiting for a fight right before you fight is the worst as it'll ever be. And right when that bell rings, it all goes away magically. But right before that bell rings, it's the worst feeling ever. It's at that point, I wanted to get it over. I want to get it over with. And I've done 20, 22 fights, and I promise you, it's been like that for every single one of them.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah, I just want to get that anxiety over with, and then after the fight, you feel great. When win or lose, you feel like there's no stress. You feel great about it. It's like this instant stress relief.
I've seen you after 2 wins, and you're a pretty happy motherfucker after a win.
Yeah, there's nothing better. Nothing better than that.
It's good times, man. Another question, not about you. My buddy Forrest Dan wants to know who you picking in this Masvidal versus Usman fight.
Man, I like Masvidal. I've been a fan of his ever since back in the Kimbo Slice days when he was bare knuckle boxing in the backyard, people's backyards. He's a fighter, man. He's been that his whole life. It's hard for me to bet against somebody who doesn't know anything except fighting. Like this dude's been fighting since he was like a teenager.
Yeah,
with some big name people. Back then
and big dudes.
He was a kid fighting like grown men back in those videos, and I couldn't believe that was him. This dude's, he hits the label right when he says game break, because he is. That joker's been fighting his whole life. He don't know nothing but fighting. So it's hard for me to bet against somebody like that, because I know he's gonna go in there and give it all he has.
Yeah, he is. I'm riding out with him as well. I'm pretty sure. I haven't made my final picks yet. I'm still doing a little researching and everything, but I'm leaning toward Masvidal. I just think there's something special going on with him right now. The resurrection, super necessary. He's done so much, and all the fights he's been in, that these bigger fights that he's won recently, he was the underdog in all of them. I just think it's time. So it's crazy. Another question from Debbie G. She wants to know, what's your favorite ice cream?
I've been on a diet for about at least 2 months. My wife would argue that. Right now it would probably be any ice cream. I'm a cookies and cream fan. I'm a Bluebell cookies and cream all the way. I can't remember exactly what it's called. It's like double scoop cookie dough or something like that. As soon as this fight's over with, I'll be getting some of that, I'm sure.
That's awesome. Marcy Reed just said, "Hey Chris, how you doing?" I'm doing good, Marcy. How are you? My mouse just went dead, but I just realized I have a touch screen computer, so I was like going, man, I can't move. I'm like going, hey, my mouse died right in the middle of the show. That's fucked up. But anyway, so big fight coming up. July 24th, Oxford, Mississippi. Dillon, the bad boy Cleckler, taking on Mr. Frank Tate. Heavyweight attraction at Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. Debut for both of you, actually. I don't think Frank's fought there yet either. So big paydays are coming. Big power is coming. And we're going to see some big action when these guys step in. The main event of that night, Jim Allers versus Luis Palomino for the 155-pound championship. It's going to be on Fight TV. It's going to be shared on the BKTV app. Download it on Android or Apple. And it's going to be a free event. And for this one to be a free event, you guys better make sure you tune in and watch, because you're not going to get treated to a card like this very often.
Yeah, this card stacked, man.
So and think about this. This card is being given away for free by David Feldman, and I've said numerous times that David pays his fighters. So, BKFC is taking a loss on this one, but they want to put on a good show as their first one back. And I tell you, man, they stacked this card up with some fighters that go in there and bang, and we're all winning that night. I can't fucking wait. I can't wait to see you fight, man. Bare Knuckle, the new challenge. Like I said, you're a fan to me. Your Island Fights OG. Your legacy with Island Fights is forever, and should be branded in stone and put on the Island Fights corporate office wall. Because you're one of those guys, man. There's only a couple of you around that are OG.
Brock. We talked to Dean about that.
We'll have to get a statue of you. Hopefully nobody will wrote it down.
I talked to Dean about that one.
Yeah, we'll get you a statue. You just standing there and Brock, because I think you guys were the last two OGs from the beginning.
We've been there since the beginning. That's for sure. I remember them days fighting them in the Hilton.
God, crazy. And I wish I would have been around for those. Dean told me about some of that, some, amazing times, because
oh yeah,
the craziness of what went on back in the day and just the events. I mean, because the events always turned out great, and then there's after party fun and all that. So, but Dean always put on a good show. I've watched, as many shows back as I could before I started working there. And always good shows, man. Good fight. Always matched up right. So and guys like you, were the building blocks. And like I said, you're going to bare knuckle. You still could end up in the UFC. I mean, there's so much ahead of you. It's like fucking hey, man, go out there and kill it and have fun doing it.
Yeah, who knows, man? Who knows what's next?
Maybe a record contract, or something. I don't know, man.
Never know. You never know. Never know.
Well, listen, Mr. Cleckler, thank you so much for taking the time to join us, man. Always a pleasure to have you on board. Congratulations again on the new baby. Now it's you and a house full of 3 girls.
Oh yeah, that's fun.
My prayers go out to you, sir. My prayers go out to you.
That's a good time.
I see how you are with your first daughter. When she was at the fight, we were taking pictures and everything, and she's already a daddy's girl. Now you're gonna have 2 daddy's girls, man. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, I gotta stay in shape forever, man.
Yeah, forever. And if maybe there's something you could do if you guys get pregnant again, that you could try to ensure that it's a boy. You got to have one little dude running around.
If only I could do that, it would be done. I promise.
I'm sure it would. Well, listen, you enjoy the rest of your night. Thanks for taking the time again with the new baby and everything. I know time is of the as a commodity for you, so I appreciate you spending some with us. Tell your wife I said hello and hi to the kids too. They don't know who I am, but tell them I said hi anyway. And you have a great. Almost forgot. Before I go, before you go, any sponsors, any people you want to thank along the way? Shout those out now. I almost forgot to do that.
Oh yeah,
we're not doing that.
I'll give a shout out to N Steel Nutrition, Proper Nutrition, Gut Breeze. Man, he always hooks me up with good supplements that helps me out, helps an older man and a younger man make it through his workouts. A lot of my local sponsors, Molds and Stern, they keep me together. It's a chiropractor. Molds and Stern chiropractor keep me from the day-to-day hustle and bustle, because when you get older, you get hurt sneezing. It's anything. And if anybody I forgot, my training camp, Don't Blink, MMA and boxing, Stack, the guy who's been with me for 10 years, trained me with my conditioning. He's the building block behind everything you see from me, because he keeps me going.
Your fight booker, Dean Tool.
Oh yeah, Dean Tool, Island Fights. I appreciate Dean.
Yeah, he's brought a few guys over, David, and David said on my show the other night that he's going to bring Dean into more of a position there with the company as well. So Dean going to be doing some work for them, I guess. I don't know exactly what he's going to be doing, but he's going to have an official position. David said to me that he's going to be reaching out to me about a position there too. I'm like, fucking hey, man, let's go.
There you go.
Yeah,
everybody gets a job.
Island Fights and Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. I'm good. I'll be happy for the rest of my life, man. It's good shit, man.
Hey,
I like my podcast, talk to guys like you all the time. This is awesome. Well, listen, again, thanks so much for taking the time tonight, man. We're in your corner here, and you got all the Pensacola in your corner, because that's where they all know, and they'll all be watching, and you go out there and have some fun, man. I'm excited to see how you. Man. I'm excited to talk to you after, win or lose, because I want to get your opinion on it. And I like you there, so we might go live right after. So
I'm okay with that.
Oh, I know you are, dude. You're the man, dude. Fucking first class citizen. You're a father, a husband, businessman, fighter, and you do all of that 100% all the time. Great character, and that carries you through life and all the things you do. So I'm proud to know you, dude. You appreciate it. Try to be better in life, and that's truth. I watch how you live yours, because I see stuff, and I pay attention.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You gotta live life, man. You gotta do it the right
way.
way.
One day at a time, man. Just try to do better than yesterday.
That's no bullshit. Put in the work.
Absolutely. Best way to do it, man.
All right. Well, you keep looking over. Oh, there's the baby. Hi, little beautiful girl. Oh my God.
Second. Yeah, I'm watching my little one.
Yeah, I was wondering where you were looking. I was like, it had to be the baby.
Yeah.
I just
check
put
it
up a
out.
video today on my page of my grandson. He's talking now, and our daughter sent us a video of him saying, "Hi, Grandpa, I love you," and he's not even 2 yet. So it's so
Yeah.
adorable. I'm gonna watch that
That feels
video
good.
100 trillion billion times, and
I
I'm
got
not crying.
I got one of those with my daughter also on my phone. First time she said it.
Yeah,
Good feeling, man.
This is different than the daughter. This is the
Yeah,
grandson.
it's different. Yeah, I'm about to go to prison over both of mine at least one time. at least one prison.
Well, I don't think you'll have to because
somewhere.
like you said, you stay in shape. You keep looking like a crazy man. Fucking when they come to the door. I don't think you'll have any fucking problems.
I hope not.
Nah,
I hope not.
Listen. People should be scared when they come to your front door to take out your daughter.
Yeah, man, I've been thinking of that day ever since they said it's going to be a girl. I promise you. What's going to happen?
You need to put on your front door a giant poster of you just knocking dudes out. Whenever somebody comes to the house, they see it, and they go, "Who's that? Oh, that's my dad."
Yeah. Oh yeah. Exactly.
Or just the first time a boy shows up at the house, just say, "Hey, come here, son. Let me show you something." Hit the video. This is me. This is what I do.
This is what I'm gonna do to you if she's
Be
late.
good to my little girl. I'm just gonna leave that there.
Yeah, exactly.
I think you'll have too many guys that'll buck up to you, man. Especially the kids today, dude. By the time your daughters are dating, the kids today are already wussies and millennials. These kids, you're gonna have
you have a point.
Yeah,
you have a point.
It's sad that I have a good point about that, but that's the truth.
That's a good point. Yeah,
youngsters today, they don't get it, man. One day. But anyway, I'm gonna let you go so you can enjoy some more family time with your beautiful family, man. Congratulations again on the arrival of the new little one, and congratulations on the big fight at Bare Knuckle. We'll be watching. Like I said, I think we're actually going to be there. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that Dean's really getting a plane. Knowing Dean, anything.
There's no telling. Don't count it out. You might.
He might fly you up there on his own private plane. You just never know, man.
There's no telling. Fly me home.
Right after the fight, we'll just throw you in the.
Fly me home. Yeah, I'll be in there with y'all.
Yeah, we'll be. Well, either way, if we're not there, we'll be watching, man. So stay safe. God bless, man. Safe travels up to Alabama or Mississippi, and we'll talk to you again soon. Hopefully on fight night.
All right, man. I appreciate it.
Always, man. Appreciate you. All right, guys, we are going to roll on out of here. That was my man, Dillon, bad boy Cleckler. I'd like to thank him and Sherrard, the Thriller Blackledge, for joining us on the KHR Christopher James show tonight. Had a lot of fun. These guys are all awesome. I appreciate them taking the time out of their lives. You just got the little baby. We got to see the little baby. Freaking awesome. So anyway, you guys have a wonderful night. Thanks for tuning in, being part of the show. Don't forget Saturday, 2 p.m. Eastern time right here, the UFC 251 preview show starring me, Christopher James, and my guests, Jeff Hands of Neil Steele. Jeff Hands of Steel Neil. Said that all wrong. Shit happens. What are you going to do? Jamal Sweet Dreams Hill and Justin Guitar Hero Jayne is going to be joining us on the show. They're going to be my star panel. We're going to pick all the fights. We're going to have a good time. So that's the next time you guys will see me. Until then, thanks again for being a part of my life and let me be a part of yours. I always appreciate it. You guys have a great night. We'll talk to you soon. Until then, I'm Christopher James. You've been Cage Side. Good night, guys.